Imperialism is one of the significant makers of new culture, and one of the impacts of colonialism is the assimilation of some practices of the colonizers in the colonized territory. In the Philippines, we have acquired sabong, siesta system, religious feasts, and even its cuisines. These acquired practices have overpowered the colonized culture, thus making the people favor more the foreign culture. And this gives us cultural imperialism.
In order to understand cultural imperialism, it is best to define first the underlying term. This is derived from imperialism is a form of international hierarchy in which one political community effectively governs or controls another political community. In the wider sense, imperialism is the state policy, practice, or advocacy of extending power and dominion, especially by direct territorial acquisition or by gaining political and economic control of other areas.
So what is cultural imperialism? Tomlinson defines cultural imperialism as an exercise of domination in cultural relationships in which values, practices, meanings of a powerful foreign culture are imposed upon one or more native culture. In addition, cultural imperialism relates primarily to the cultural manifestations of such relations. For you to better understand cultural imperialism, let me point out this very specific example so that you will know how cultural imperialism works. Now the question is, have you ever wondered why McDonald's is everywhere? Like literally, they are everywhere. You can see them in movies, you can hear about them on radio, and you can even read about them in magazines or even newspapers. Have you ever wondered why? But before we go deep in the topic of McDonald's, the main reason of the cause of the spread of McDonald's, like a contagious disease, is the cultural imperialism theory.
The theory of cultural imperialism has its roots in critical communication scholarship and was used to describe the growing influence of the United States and its commercial media system around the world. The theory specifically focused on the ways in which U.S. culture was being spread to and sometimes imposed upon developing nations by U.S. communications and media corporations by specific media products and their imagery and messages, and by the expansion of the private model of the media system.
Okay, so I don't know if you already knew about this, but as of now, there are already more than 30,000 McDonald's restaurants all over the world. And they serve nearly 50 million customers each day. Can you just imagine the power McDonald's is holding into right now? But what is more significant is that McDonald's has become the symbol of American culture. It has become one of the many new and powerful elements of American culture that provides common expectations, experiences, and even behaviors. Now we have this process by which principles of fast food restaurants are coming to dominate more and more sectors of American society and even the rest of the world. And we call this process as McDonaldization. As of now, we cannot deny the fact that the most of the modern families, dinner at home is no longer efficient. Eating at a fast food restaurant is far more efficient. Now ask yourself, what is the very first thing that comes in your mind when you are hungry but you are in a hurry? If it's in my case, then I will probably go to a fast food restaurant or I'll just have drive-through. It's something like that, and that is how it works. Now, it is safe to construe that the advancement of technology has brought McDonald's all around the world. With that, we are thinking in a natural sense that it is already part of our culture, without even thinking that we are being dominated by the United States of America. Is there a key danger in cultural imperialism? As far as I have observed, people nowadays are so much into international products, whether it's food, shoes, clothes, cosmetics, or even everything. And that is the key danger of cultural imperialism. There is a big possibility that American taste will crowd out local cultures. Cultural imperialism is responsible for the spread of positive values including democracy and equal rights. But it also brought about the demise of some indigenous cultures, languages, and even provided a justification for colonialism. Now, we are not that too far from the possibility of creating one homogeneous culture throughout the globe.